Good evening, Waterloo fans. We're coming to you live from Jerseyville, Illinois tonight, where the Jerseyville Panthers will take on your Waterloo Bulldogs in about 20 minutes from now. As that's going on, I'm going to try to get some stats ran off here real fast. We are on top of a roof, and if it sounds like it's windy, that's because it is. So just bear with us a little bit as we're out of our normal realm here. Instead of being at home with our HTC internet connector, we are on a hotspot. But we do want to do a shout out to our internet provider, HTC, providing a great internet service when we are at home. Unfortunately, we can't carry HTC with us all the time, but we do carry their camera. We appreciate everything HTC has done for us. Some stats right now, recently out STL Today, that came out these are as of today's paper. Passing, Zach Schaub has 47 completions, 95 attempts for 707 yards. In rushing, Steven Shad has 84 attempts for 308 yards, 4 touchdowns. Rick Wiegand has 63 attempts, 301 yards, 2 touchdowns. Taylor Vernier, 21 attempts, 93 yards, 1 touchdown. Receiving yardage, Rick Wiegand has 14 attempts for 211 yards. Austin Campbell, 11 attempts for 194 yards, 3 touchdowns. Reed Hoffman, 8 attempts, 164 yards, and 2 touchdowns. On defensive side, Colton Hardy leads in tackles with 28. Thomas Hebner has 25. Tyler McIver has 25. Devin Hemmer has 22. And Grant Schneider has 21. Again, it's a little windy where we're at, but that's football weather, folks. It may not be this windy in Waterloo, but we are on top of a small roof, and now we're going to try to give you some stats for Jerseyville. And we're going to try to get some updates on the Highland game, because actually Waterloo does play next week at Highland. And we want to kind of watch that game real close as much as we can, because that is a conference game, and Highland is 5-0 right now going into tonight's game. Going through some of the stats for scoring, looks like Christian Kimball has 8 touchdowns. We're going to go right to the passing real quick. Billy Ritchie has 83 completions, 147 attempts for 1,096 yards, 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Rushing, Austin Lawless has 86 attempts for 624 yards and 7 touchdowns. Devin Altman, 6 attempts, 37 yards, 1 touchdown. Brendan Kenny has 6 attempts, 35 yards, and no touchdowns. Receiving, Jacob Verrill has 27 attempts for 410 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kyle Orbitino, 21 attempts for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Christian Kimball, 11 attempts for 169 yards and 8 touchdowns. Defensively wise, Ethan Ward leads them in 31 tackles. Brendan Kenny has 28 tackles. Kyle Obertino has 24 tackles. Luke Shively has 23 tackles. George Lorton, 20 tackles. And Jacob Verrill, 19. So that's your up-to-the-minute stats from STL Today. But one thing we do want to do, I did forget on Zach's a little bit. Let's go back to Zach Schaub's passing yardage. He has 5 touchdowns and just 2 interceptions. So great job by Zach this year coming to the game. As I said, right now we have 17 minutes before opening kickoff. They have their homecoming here tonight in Jerseyville, and the band's getting ready to come onto the field. But we will be back momentarily here with opening kickoff, where it's Jerseyville Panthers against your Waterloo Bulldogs, coming to you live from Jerseyville, Illinois. We'll be right back. Welcome back here, folks. We'll give you a short rundown of the coaching staff real quick for Waterloo and Jerseyville. For Jerseyville, if I have them handy here, not sure if I actually do have the coaches. Football coaches for Jerseyville: head coach is Dave Jacobs, assistant coaches Chris Skinner, Alan Snyder, Scott Metzler, Ben Bishop, and Dick Bidlack. The Waterloo coaches tonight: head coach is Dan Rose, offensive coordinator Eric Major, defensive coordinator Clay Mears, special teams Zach Hopkins, assistants Rob Jennings, Greg Lauer, Joe Habermel, Matt Lukash, Matt Mason, Noah Wetters, and Pat Stewart. And as we get ready for kickoff here, we got about 13 minutes prior to kickoff. They're still doing their homecoming court on the field. The band will take place here in a little bit. I'm going to apologize up front if the camera looks kind of lopsided tonight. It's kind of, like I said, it's real windy up here. Plus, we're trying to do a one-man show where I don't really have a cameraman just yet. Hopefully, we'll get one. But I don't know if you can hear the background wind. We're on top of a roof tonight, and it's football weather, folks, and that's what we like, because it's been too hot for too long, and now we're ready for football weather, and we're ready for your Waterloo Bulldogs to take on Jerseyville Panthers in just a bit. Welcome back, Waterloo fans. The band is now entering the field, and once they start playing national anthem, we'll try to put the camera on the flag if we can get a good shot of it, and we'll try to let you listen to the sights and sounds of the national anthem when they get ready here. But 8 minutes before kickoff, we'll be right back. As the band's playing, folks, we're going to give you kind of a little bit of the view that we have here. So enjoy a little bit of the view where we're actually on top of a rooftop. And you can kind of see what kind of view we have up here. I mean, this is amazing. So we're going to kind of take a little bit of tour around the city here real quick. As the band keeps on playing, but now we're going to try to zoom in on some Waterloo fans and see if we can get some of the pride that we brought along. As you can see, there is a little bit of an orange out here, so that's good to see. As we get ready for national anthem, we will focus the attention on the flag, and then when the national anthem is starting to play, we will actually try to give you sights and sounds of the national anthem as well. And we'll be right back. this time, folks, they're getting ready for national anthem. We got the camera on the flag, and just momentarily they'll be playing the national anthem as we get started here. We got 2 minutes before kickoff. So once they start playing national anthem, we will try to give you the sounds if it works for you. As you can hear, the teams are coming onto the field, and Jersey's pretty loud right now as their teams come on the field. We will not provide you a starting lineup, as our football team does not give a starting lineup. They come out as one team only, and that's how we're going to do this, is one team. Jerseyville, one team, and ours, one team. We're not going to give you the starters. It's a team effort, and that's how our team wants to do it, and that's how we've just been doing it for as long as I've been doing this. So stay tuned for opening kickoff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes your national anthem presented by Jerseyville Panthers. And there you have it, folks. The national anthem presented by your Jerseyville Panthers. As they get ready to take on your Waterloo Bulldogs here in just a few moments, we'll be back with opening kickoff. folks, and we are here. Looks like Warley Bulldogs will receive this one, and we look like we have Rick Wiegand back to receive the kickoff from Jerseyville. So as the Panthers get ready to kick this off, here's your kickoff. It rolls right past Rick Wiegand, and now he's at the goal line. He gets a little bit of room, but not enough, and he is hammered by number 48 of the Panthers, Jonathan Pirtle. So Rick Wiegand, the ball bounced right by him, and then just picked it up at the goal line, and luckily he didn't touch it, go back into the end zone. That would not have been a good way to start here in Jerseyville, especially a conference game. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, about the 8-yard line. Zach is under center. Taylor Veneer in motion. Steven Shadd up the middle, and he's got a little bit of room, and he looks like he may have a Bulldog first down. First down for Steven Shadd. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Bulldogs. So Zach once again under center, Steven Shadd to his right. Taylor Veneer in motion. It's a handoff. Taylor Veneer. He goes, nope, no place really to run there. Kind of gets just a bunch of Panthers on there. Trying to see who is actually on the tackle. Looked like number 7, Luke Shively, on the tackle on Taylor Veneer. Taylor Veneer may have got looks like he got about 2 yards on the play. Not much to go on. They read that one pretty good there for Jerseyville. One thing that Warley has to do is really step up the defense tonight. Last week, there was 5 touchdowns scored between both teams in the first quarter, so hopefully the defense can step up tonight and make an impact. It's a pitch out to Rick Wiegand. Now he cuts up the middle, gets about 4 yards on the play, gets past the 25-yard line. He's tackled by, looked like number 9 and number 4 on the play, Devin Outman and George Lortman. So that brings up 3rd and about 3 yards to go on about the 26-yard line. Zach in shotgun formation. Zach's back to throw. Looks for Austin Campbell. Tipped. Austin catches it. Receives, and it is a first down for the Bulldogs. It looks like. Depends on where they spot this. And they are going to call it a first down. So first down for the Bulldogs from Zach Shaw to Austin Campbell. The ball looked like it was tipped, but somehow Austin was able to still hang on to the ball for a first down. So now Zach's going to go right back under center. Steven Shadd in the backfield. Got Taylor Veneer in motion. It's a handoff. Steven Shadd goes right in the middle, and he gets about 4 yards before he's taken down by number 25, Ethan Ward. And also looked like they said Brendan Kennedy on the takedown as well. So about 4-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd down. So 2nd and 5, it looks like. So it's handoff Steven Shadd. Goes up the middle, turns out to the left side, and then he's turned around and he's still on his feet. Now he goes down. He's going to take a loss for the yard. So Taylor Veneer was in motion. Steven Shadd tried to go up the middle, and then when he went to the middle, he got blocked and kind of went around to the left, and there was no room for him to go at that point in time. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 5 on the play. Zach rolls back. Still on his feet. Sorry about that, folks. Zach Shaw had nowhere to go, and then basically get sacked on play. So it'll be 4th and 6 for the Bulldogs at their own 35-yard line, and they're going to punt this one away. So Kyle Ortino back to receive for the Panthers. Noel Menino in to kick. Pretty good kick down about the 25-yard line. And he's still on his feet. Kyle Ortino brings all the way back to the 50-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 and they're going to bring it back to the 49-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 49-yard line of the Panthers. Kyle Ortino received the ball about the 25-yard line and ran almost 25 yards back. So again, the special teams kind of let it down a little bit there by giving him some chance to run. Bulldogs look like they're showing blitz. Then they back it off. Try and get you who the quarterback is right now for the Panthers. And now there's a penalty flag. It looks like Billy Ritchie is their quarterback. Like I said, it's a little bit difficult trying to run the camera and do the play by play, but we're doing the best we can as windy as it is. And so it will be a false start against the Panthers. They'll back them up 5 yards. So Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation. He's got a man to the right. Billy Ritchie back to throw. Finds Christian Kimball. And Jerry Reddick stopped him right there. It's short of first down. So now it's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Billy Ritchie back in the shotgun formation once again. He's back to throw. He's got Kyle, it looks like Luke Shively, and that's going to be a first down for the Panthers. He's stopped then by Colton Hardy. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers on their 32-yard line. Billy Ritchie back throw again, and he's intended for Jacob Varble, and it went right through his hands and out. It looks like the defense is just leaving him wide open. I mean, Billy Ritchie's got plenty of time to throw back there, and there's guys open all the time. So the defense is going to have to make some kind of adjustment here if they want to stop Billy Ritchie and the Panthers tonight. Billy Ritchie back in shotgun formation again. He's got Austin Lolos in the backfield. Lolos goes right to the middle, and he's taken down immediately by, looks like Zach George. Zach George in on a tackle. And Grant Schneider in on a tackle. So Billy Ritchie again in shotgun formation. He's back to throw. Oh, almost picked off, but it is caught by Jacob Varble. Almost picked off by the Bulldogs. And I thought they had a hand on it for a moment, but just a quick second sooner they would have had that ball, and it would have been a touchdown for Bulldogs because there was nobody in front of him. So that brings up 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation. He's back to throw again. He's got plenty of time. He's throwing for the end zone, and he has got Kyle Ortino. He's got Kyle Ortino in the end zone, and that is a touchdown for the Panthers. That is not a good way to start a football game on the road, especially a conference game. And we seen that last week where I lost my train of thought. We'd actually seen it last week with the Eagles. They scored pretty quick against the Bulldogs, and then we answered. So hopefully we can come back and answer as well. So kicking for the Panthers is number 27, Austin Isringhausen. The kick is up, and it's good. So 7-0 here with 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Not good start for your Bulldogs. Bulldogs trail this one 7-0. We'll be right back. Bear with us, folks. There's nothing wrong with your TV screen or your computer screen. We just got a little technical difficulties. We just got a loose wire because the wind's whipping it up. It's blowing a little bit, so there's nothing wrong with your screen right now. I know they just scored a touchdown. You like to shut the TV off, but turn it back on because there's nothing wrong with your screen. We're getting it fixed, and we're going to have some more football here for you momentarily. So Rick Wiegand will be back to receive this one once again for the Bulldogs. Nathan Scott's going to be the kickoff guy for the Panthers. And the Panthers are lined up to kick this one off to the Bulldogs once again. It's a line drive kick. And this one's going to go out of bounds about the 14-yard line. So they're going to bring that one out to about the 35-yard line. So good break for the Bulldogs there. Let that one go out of bounds. So there was a penalty flag as well. It was a false start on Jerseyville. It's been declined. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Zach Schaub under center. He's got 3 men in the backfield. He's got one receiver wide out to the far right. Zach Schaub hands to Rick Wiegand at the middle. He's still on his feet. He's being trailed by a couple Panthers and finally taken down after about a 3-yard gain. He was tackled by Luke Shively of the Panthers. So now they can bring up 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs. Now Ryan Aycock, the wide receiver, lines up to the far left of Zach Schaub. Zach Schaub under center with 3 backfield. You got Steven Shad, Taylor Vanier, and Rick Wiegand in the backfield. Schaub hands it off to, looks like, I want to say, Steven Shad. Taken down by number 9, George Lorton. But not before he gets a 1st down for the Bulldogs. So now Austin Campbell comes into the huddle. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 49 of the Bulldogs with 5:20 left in the first quarter. Zach Schaub once again on the center. He's got a wide receiver far to the left, 3 back in the backfield. Zach rolls out, hands off to Rick Wiegand. Rick Wiegand cuts up the middle. He finds a little room. He may be close to a 1st down. And it's close, and they didn't give him a courtesy spot. There's one official looked like he made a sign of a 1st down, and the other official said, no, I put the ball back in spot. So not a 1st down, 2nd and 1 for the Bulldogs. It's a handoff to Rick Wiegand up the middle, and he's got a 1st down this time. And he's tackled by, once they get the pile undone here. Luke Shively on the tackle for the Panthers, but not before Rick Wiegand picks up another Bulldog 1st down. So now it's 1st and 10 on the Panthers' 39-yard line. They trail 7-0. So Zach's under center once again. Wide receiver far left, 3 in his backfield. Zach hands it off. It looks like to try to see it. It's really hard to tell from here who it might be. Looked looked like Rick Wiegand once again. So Rick Wiegand again on the carry picks up about 7 yards. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 3 for the Bulldogs at about the 33-yard line. So now the wide receiver lines up to the far right. Zach, 3-man still in his backfield, and Zach under center. It's a handoff to Steven Shad, looked like. And he goes nowhere. He stopped immediately. Number 9, George Lorton on the tackle. 34 came out of the pile. A.J. Staples. So it'll be 3rd and 4. Looked like a loss of a yard. So here comes Ryan Aycock into the huddle. He's going to line up to the far right. Looks like Austin Campbell's to the far left. Zach in shotgun formation. Zach's back to throw. He's got plenty of time. Now he throws deep. It is caught by Rick Wiegand at about the 11-yard line. Zach had plenty of time. Good throw from Zach Schaub to Rick Wiegand for a Bulldog first down. Plenty of time back there to throw. There was hardly no rushing on at all on Zach. So it'd be 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line of the Panthers. Got Austin Campbell. Actually got 3 wideouts this time. Zach hands it off to Rick Wiegand. Turns up the middle. He spins. He's still on his feet. Now he's down at about the 3-yard line. So Rick Wiegand with the handoff. With 2:25 left in the first quarter. Bulldogs are stomping on Panthers' door right now. So it's going to be 2nd and 3 at about the 2-yard line. Actually, about the 3-yard line. So they can't get a first down. They'll get a touchdown. It's a handoff to Steven Shad. He goes up the middle. And he stopped. He stopped by number 9, George Lorton, and he maybe might have been a loss of a yard there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3. A touchdown would be huge here for the Bulldogs. I do see a little bit more orange over in the stands now than what we showed you earlier, so we do have a lot more fans that trickled in. It is a long drive, but those are some loyal fans that made the trip, and I'm sure the players appreciate it. So Zach with a long count. It's up, hand off to Rick Wiegand. He spins up the middle, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown Bulldogs! So Rick Wiegand with the spin and stayed on his feet and got in. So now we're 7-6. Ryan Aycock on to try for the extra point for the Bulldogs. So here's the snap. Here's the kick. It's up. Kick is good. We're tied at 7. With 1:15 left in the first quarter. It's almost like deja vu where it's like last week where they scored, we scored. So, but it's a good thing we answered right back. So we'll be right back with 1 minute, 15 seconds left in the first quarter. We're tied at 7. So Noah Menino's going to kick off for the Bulldogs as they just tied this game up. So here's the kickoff, and that ball is going into the end zone. There's going to be no run back on that. That's one thing Noah Menino has been able to do is kick on the kickoff. He has been putting those balls into the end zone where you get no return on them, and that's one specialty that he's been doing all season long. I've seen him do it last year, so that's a good thing for the Bulldogs that we can start like that. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line of the Panthers for the Panthers. And Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation. Goes out to, can't see who he actually threw out to. Luke Shivey, but he was taken down immediately by number 67 of the Bulldogs, Zach George. But not before they gained about 8 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and about 3 for the Panthers. He's got Austin Lolis in his backfield to hand off to Lolis, and he tried to go up the middle. He's got a first down, taken down by number 33, Devin Hemmer of the Bulldogs, but not before he gets a first down. So once again, the Panthers are moving this ball against this Waterloo defense. There was a pass to Christian Kimball, and that's going to be another first down for the Panthers. And the Panthers are just moving his ball against the Waterloo defense right now. 18 seconds left in the first quarter. And they're doing a hurry up. They're going to try to get one more play before the first quarter ends. So Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation. Lolis to his backfield. Billy Ritchie's going to keep it on himself. He pitches out to Lolis. Lolis got a little bit of room. He cuts up the sideline, and he's going to go in for a touchdown, folks. There ain't nobody going to catch him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It was a pitch. Billy Ritchie started to run it. It looks like now there's a penalty flag on it. This ball may be coming back. He had an awful lot of room to run. It'd be a good thing if this ball does come back. And they are going to bring it back. The Bulldogs escaped one there. It seemed like there was an awful big hole there for some reason, and he found a way path through it. It's a legal block against the Panthers, so that one's coming back. So your first quarter is going to end at 7-7, and that penalty is going to be marked off, and we'll start the second quarter. I'm not sure. I don't know if the officials realize that unless they put time back on the clock, that is the end of the quarter. Looked like for a minute they're going to put time back on the clock, but I don't know how they put time on there. But so at the end of one, it's 7-7. Welcome back here at Jerseyville, Illinois, where the Jersey Panthers have the ball. It's 1st and 10, actually 1st and 22, sorry. It's going to be about on the 33-yard line of the Panthers. So 1st and 22 for the Panthers, and we're tied here at 7 before we begin the second quarter. So Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation, Lola's to his backfield. Oh, almost a movement. They're trying to get the Bulldogs to jump off sides, but Bulldogs did stop in time. Looked like Bulldogs are trying to show blitz. And they are showing blitz. Billy Ritchie throws out, airs out, and intended. Jacob Varble, but as soon as he got the ball, it looked like Kirsten Ponzo just put a hit on him as the ball was coming in, an incomplete pass. So now it brings up 2nd and 22 for the Panthers. Again, Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation. Lolis to his backfield. He's trying to guide Luke Shiley in position here. The Bulldogs show blitz once again. Here comes Jeremy Reddick out the middle. And Jeremy Reddick almost got to him. Got a complete pass. Complete pass to Christian Kimball. Over the head of Thomas Heidner. Thomas Heidner had no way of getting that one. But Jeremy Reddick comes straight to the middle and almost got a quarterback sack. And Billy Ritchie just barely got that ball off for a completion for a first down for the Panthers. But Jeremy Reddick was coming in hard, and he just, like I said, he just barely got that ball off. So now it's 1st and 10. Billy Ritchie airs out once again. And that pass was intended for Obertino, and he's shaken up on a play as he's hit by Colton Hardy. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 on the Bulldog 43-yard line. Panthers have 2 men wide out on each side. Billy Ritchie back to throw again. Pass attempt for number 6 and completion. Jacob Varble with the first down under coverage. Reed Huffman was the man covering on that play, looked like, and was unable to get to Jacob Varble. So 1st and goal for the Panthers. Just like that, Panthers are ready to score once again. Billy Ritchie has thrown a lot of passes already. And Billy Ritchie's going to keep this one. He turns up the sideline. He's taken down. Tackled by number 33 of the Bulldogs, Devin Hemmer, but there's a penalty flag. And I'm thinking it might be kind of a horse collar. There might have been a little bit of a horse collar on that tackle. Either that or offensive hold, because all I see was the back of a jersey of Billy Ritchie being pulled, but I'm not sure what they're going to call it here. And the officials are still talking it over. Can't come to a conclusion. I'm sure we've heard that this week. But personal foul against the Panthers. So personal foul against the Panthers, and that's going to bring that ball back. They're going to back the Panthers up. That takes the Panthers to the 25-yard line, pretty much, of the Bulldogs. So 1st and goal from the 25. So 1st and goal for the Panthers as they get things sorted out here. We're tied 7-7, 10:40 left in the first half. And Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation. Lolo's to his left. And here comes the blitz from the Bulldogs. And pass number 6. He's still on his feet. Jacob Varvel. And finally taken down by Jeremy Reddick. Taken down about the 15-yard line. The blitz is coming, and again, Billy Ritchie finds ways of getting that ball released. So 2nd and goal from the 15. Billy Ritchie turns back. He's being chased now. He still finds a man. Unbelievable. Jacob Varvel with a completion. Couldn't see who was actually chasing Billy Ritchie at the time. If I can find him, we'll bring it to you. It looked like Zach George was chasing him from what it looks like from up here. So now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the Warriors 8. Billy Ritchie back throw. Touchdown, Panthers. Finds Kyle Orbertino. Looked like Reed Hoffman defending on that play, and Kyle Orbertino gets in for a touchdown. So now it's 13-7, pinning an extra point here by the Panthers. So here comes the snap, and it's going to be movement, and they're going to try this one again, it looks like. Austin Isringhausen in for the extra point. Offside, the Bulldogs. Now it's going to bring up, still just going for the extra point here, but puts him a little bit closer. More of a chip shot now. There's a snap, kick is up. It's good. Panthers lead this one 14-7 with 9:24 left in the first half. Right now, an update. Highland 7, second quarter, CM 0. So we would like to pay attention to that game as close as we can. Rick Wiegand back to receive this one. Had 1 foot in the end zone. And he's still on his feet, and now he comes out the 20-yard line. Again, score just in from Highland right now is 7-0. Actually, I think Highland's up at Civic Memorial tonight, which is just not really too far from here, but so it's Highland's leading in second quarter 7-0, and we want to pay attention to that game because Bulldogs do play Highland next week. Another conference game. Highland right now is 5-0, and Bulldogs need all the wins they can get to get into the playoffs and make a run for something this year. So the Bulldogs start first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Zach's under center, 3-0 backfield. Looks like a handoff to Rick Wiegand. He turns and he's got a blocker. He's got another blocker. He's still on his feet. And finally taken down about the 45-yard line. If Rick wouldn't have cut that back in, it looked like he would have had the sideline as a touchdown. But he came back to the middle of the field without a blocker, and he got tripped up. So again, 1st and 10 with 9 minutes left in the first half. Zach under center, 3 in the backfield. 1 man to the wide out. It's a handoff, Steven Shadd straight up the middle. Fumble! Somehow the ball comes out. It is recovered by the Bulldogs. So 2nd and 4, actually with that fumble they gained about another 3 yards on the play from where he actually got stopped. So Zach Shaw once again under center with 3 in the backfield. 1 man to the far right. Zach hands it off to Rick Wiegand. He cuts up the middle. It looks like he's got another Bulldog first down. He's taken down by 51, it looked like. 57. Actually, Brendan Van Elst and Logan back. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs on Jersey's 45-yard line. Now the man to the far left, 3 man in the backfield, and there's some movement on the line. Not sure what was happening there. Reed Hoffman looked like he moved. And Jacob Varble was in on the action, but that's going to be a false start against us. The Bulldogs already know it. Reed knows it. Right now, the Bulldogs think it's against them. Officials still try to stir it out, but there was movement between Reed and number 6, and I think offsides against Panthers. What a break for the Bulldogs. Jacob Varble, who was the man who approached, came across, and he's not happy. That's a break for the Bulldogs. So instead of 1st and 10, it's going to be 1st and 5. Zach Shaw again on center. 3 men in the backfield, 1 man to the far left. Zach's back to throw, and he overshoots Reed Hoffman. I'm not sure if there was a mix-up or it looked like Reed was supposed to keep running, but that play looked like designed for where that ball was thrown. Reed should have been still on his horse running to catch that one. Somewhere there must have been a mix-up on the play. So now Ryan Aycock comes into the huddle. Austin Campbell comes out. So it's 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs. Zach Shaw once again under center. 3 man to back. It's a handoff to Rick Wiegand. He spins. Gets about 2 yards on the play. So 3rd and they're going to call it. They're going 3rd and 4. He actually got 1 yard. He moved it back slightly. So 3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs on 39 of the Panthers. Zach Shaw under center. Looks like a handoff to Pittell. Steven Shadd's actually got the ball, and he don't go much, doesn't go anywhere. It's about maybe 2 yards. So it's 4th and 3. Zach's down on the field. And Reed Hoffman and Ryan Aycock comes in. Looks like Jerry Reddy comes out. And Waterloo's going to go for this on 4th and 3. I think they're going to try to see if they can't. Oh, it's a handoff to Rick Wiegand. He cuts up the sideline. He's got some room. He's got a 1st down for the Bulldogs. What a play. It looked like Zach was going to try to run it himself. But then Rick Wiegand came across the field and took it and turned up the sideline. He got a 1st down for the Bulldogs. What a play by the Bulldogs. Gutsy move early in the game to go for 4th and 3. 6:43 left in the first half. Bulldogs trail this one 14-7. But Zach now shotgun formation. He's got one man back. Taylor Veneer motions. Hand off Steve Shad straight to middle. Still on his feet. And he's got a bunch of Panthers. He went into a den of Panthers and didn't come out of that one. So it's like gained about 4 yards. So now it's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs. Zach now under center. Steven Shad in the back. Rick Wiegand in motion. There's a handout to Rick Wiegand. Oh, Zach's going to keep it. Zach rolls out. Gets a blocker. And an incomplete pass. Got a block from Zach George when he needed it the most. Zach was in trouble right there for a moment. And Zach George finally gave him a good block. But an incomplete pass by Zach Schaub. So 3rd and 7 on the Panthers' 27-yard line, 28-yard line. Let's see if Bulldogs can capitalize here. Zach now in shotgun formation. He's got 2 men to the far left, 1 to the far right. Zach rolls out, he's being chased. He makes a complete pass to Ryan Aycock. And take down by number 12, Austin Thurman. And he doesn't have the first down. Looked like a bad spot to me. So 4th and 1. I guess sometimes a bad spot makes up for earlier on a bad call. So Bulldogs are going to go for it once again. They know this game is very important to them. They got to score here. Now the crowd on the Panther side coming alive as it's getting noisy. We're on the Panther side up on top, and Zach's going to keep it and muscle his way through. And first down. Zach was taken down by George Lorton, but it is going to be a first down for the Bulldogs. So first down and 10 on the Panthers' 20-yard line. So Zach now under center. 3 man in the back. 1 man far to the right for the wide receiver. Zach takes the hands on Rick Wiegand, and he fumbles it. Rick Wiegand fumbled the ball, recovered by 23 of the Panthers, Isaac Rowling. Sometimes you don't want to do those fancy moves inside traffic, and that's what happened. The fancy footwork didn't get him moving to the other side quick enough, and the ball came out. So that's recovered by the Panthers. They'll take over at their own 18 with 5 minutes left in the first half. So now Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation. He's trying to get the Bulldogs to jump. A lot of time went off. Billy Ritchie out to throw. Intended for Jake Farbo, and it's incomplete. I'm trying to see who actually broke it up. Looked like number 10, Kirsten Ponzo, broke that one up. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 on their own 18. Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation. Lolo's to his backfield. And now there's a penalty flag. There's some movement. And now Billy Ritchie not happy about that. Just throws the ball back into the way of the players. And I'm really surprised they didn't throw a penalty flag on that. So false start against the Panthers, but Billy Ritchie he's so mad he threw the ball right back into the huddle of the players there. And the Bulldog players were in there just as much as the Panther players. So that's going to bring up about 2nd and 15 from about the 13-yard line. Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation. He's back to pass. He's got plenty of time again. And now there's some tripping, and now there's a penalty flag. Ball incomplete, but feet got tangled between Kyle Bertino and Austin Campbell, and I'm not sure I can call that pass interference. It was just a little bit of feet work that was tripped up by each other. There was just nobody really touched anybody, just the feet got kind of tangled. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. Actually, and there's going to be pass interference against the Bulldogs. I'm not sure how you can actually call that pass interference. And we can't show you instant replay. We're not that high tech yet up here. But one of these days we might be. But if you can look at the instant replay on that, all they did is the feet just got tangled up, and that's how they both went down. And so now I guess the challenge is getting the spot on the. I didn't see. Can't really challenge it either. I didn't see no red flag thrown out. But I bet you Coach Rose would really like to challenge that if he could, because he's on the field and he's not happy. And there's still some discussion now before the ball is actually being placed back down. And Coach Rose is yelling from the sideline, and he's not a happy camper. And you can't blame him, because that was just really a kind of a bad call in my situation here. It didn't really look like pass interference on either player. Just the feet got tangled. But now there's some discussion going on, and times like this, you'd think it'd be great to hear the Jeopardy music playing until they get this figured out. And now there's a little miscommunication here with the sideline judges. They're trying to get the markers back in place or something. But we'll stay with you until they get this all figured out. And now it looks, I guess they're trying to refigure out where the ball is supposed to be, and now some of the other coaches on the sideline talking about where the pylons were and all that, and there's no way to actually go back and look at the video or anything here to tell you where it actually was, but little confusion by the officials here. So we're staying with you here, folks. The officials are still trying to figure this out. As you can see on the camera, the confusion, I guess there was a pass interference call, which first of all, there shouldn't have been a pass interference call. The legs got tripped up. So if you just join us, what's going on here is there's a pass interference called against the Bulldogs. And then they moved the markers for a first down, and then they moved them back. And now they're still talking over. We haven't come to a conclusion yet. Like I said before, we've seen this week before, where we got a lot of conversation going on, but no completion of a conclusion. What's going on here? And now you got the Jersey coach involved. Now the officials have to explain to the Jersey coach what's going on as well. I know the Waterloo Bulldogs coaching staff is not happy. I hope that they figure this out soon. I hope they don't shut this football game down. Like,
hey, let them cool down.
You know, we've seen it shut down early this week. We just hope they don't shut this down. But even I got a Jersey cameraman up here as well talking about it. It's just he's never seen this before. This is kind of confusing, but we are staying with you here because We don't want you to miss anything at home. Now there's going to be a timeout. And as they try to figure this out, I'm really waiting for like the band to start playing the Jeopardy music, because this would be a good time for that. So right now the ball is sitting at the 29-yard line of the Panthers. But I don't think that's right. And the crowd's getting kind of restless because they're trying to figure out what's going on as well. Folks, as we get updates with the Highland score, if anybody has a Highland score who has my number, wants to text me and update the Highland score, that'd be great. Or if they want to text the AD director, Dan Klassen, that'd be great as well, because we do like to keep you guys up to date with the Highland score, because Highland is 5-0 going into tonight's game. We do go to Highland next week to play them, another conference game. These are two big conference games that the Warrior Bulldogs need to win for a playoff. So, if anybody... Jersey will be going to Triad next week, so that's another conference game for them as well. And then we have Triad in a couple weeks, then we have Modern Day. But the players are back on the field here, and it still looks like there's some mass confusion going on with the officials. So with 4 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first half, we're bringing some entertainment live at your feet here, folks, because obviously the officials have there's a lot of confusion going on with the officials right now, where the ball is supposed to be, or if it's supposed to be first down, second down. And I know you don't like to hear me talk much, but I'm trying to entertain you as well as we watch this thing. Now they're moving the lines, and now as you can hear from the crowd from Jersey, it ended up being a first down for Jersey. So 1st and 10 on the 28. After all that, it's back where it started from. So Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation, he hands it off to Lolis. He's taken down by Jeremy Reddick. So now it's 2nd and 7 with 4:30 left in the first half. So 2nd and 10, 2nd and 7. Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation. Hand off to Lolis up the middle. And he's still on his feet. Now he take down Tyler McIver on the stop. And also Tristan Mills in on the play. So 3rd and 2. And again, it's hand off to Mills, and he is stopped immediately. Stopped immediately by a pack of dogs. He goes nowhere. So it's going to be 4th down and about 3 yards to go. And Billy Ritchie wanted to go for it. And the coach is like, no way. And you can't blame the coach on that one. They're too far back into their own territory to try to go for that one. So now the punting unit comes on. And they need to watch the trick play here as well. And they got Austin Campbell going to try to receive this one, but there might be a little trickery here. Long calls here. Maybe try and get Warloo to jump. Here's the snap. It's kind of low. Here's the punt. Austin Campbell, he does have it. He got at about 20-yard line. He's at the 30. He's still on his feet. 40. He turns up the sign. Goes out of bounds about the 46-yard line. They're going to actually spot it now at the 43-yard line. So Austin Campbell without a 23-yard run return there. Nice to see a 23-yard return by Austin Campbell. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs with 2:45 left in the first half. They trail us from 14-7. It's on the 43-yard line of the Bulldogs. Zach under center, 3-man in the back. Here's a handout to Rick Wiegand and goes straight to the middle toward the sideline. Still on his feet, gets about 2 yards. So didn't see who actually got the tackle for the Panthers. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 with 2:22 left in the first half. Clock is ticking. So Zach Schaub again goes under center. Rick Wiegand goes in motion. Zach rolls out, throws it down the middle. He's got Reed Hoppin. Reed Hoppin with the ball at the 20, 15. He's taken down by number 12, Austin Thurman. What a play! Rick Wiegand ran out to the left. It looked like he was going to throw it to Rick Wiegand, and Reed Hoppin is left wide open up the middle and gets the ball and takes it down to the 15-yard line of the Panthers. So now Austin Campbell comes back into the huddle. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Zach now going under center once again. Stephen Shadd to the backfield. Rick Wiegand in motion. Zach rolls out, rolls to the right, still on his feet, being chased. Low throw, incomplete pass. Intended for Rick Wiegand. So 2nd and 10 with 1:39 left in the first half. Bulldogs are trying to even up the score before into the half here. And as I said before, we are on the Panthers side, so you might be hearing a lot of cheers. Let's go Panthers, and that's not me and Dan chanting that. I can tell you that. We're rooting for the Bulldogs, and it's just we're in the Panthers territory. And Zach Shaw's back to throw. He's in shotgun formation. He finds a man. Finds Austin Campbell, gets about the 10-yard line. 5-yard pickup on there. So now Ryan Aycock comes into the huddle. 3rd and 5 with 1:17 left in the first half. Bulldogs at the Panthers' 10-yard line. So Zach now in shotgun formation. Stephen Shadd to his right. Rick Wiegand far out. Zach rolls back throw, and he's being chased. Intended for Ryan Aycock, incomplete pass. So it's going to be 4th and 5. Not sure if they're going to send a field goal unit on or they're going to try to go for this here with 54 seconds left in the first half. And it looks like they're going to call a timeout. Timeout Bulldogs to talk about it. Dan Rose wants to talk about it, make sure you got the right personnel in the right places. Again, we want to thank our internet provider tonight, bringing it to you live. We're borrowing HTC's camera work, and we are on whs.htc.net. We want to thank HTC for doing a fine job all season long and over the past years as well for being our internet provider for your local Waterloo area. HTC has done a great job for us, let us have the camera, and anytime we have technical issues, we can contact them and spare the moment on the phone as well, or text, and we can try to get things rolling. And sometimes when we're so far out, if we don't have good internet service, it's not HTC's fault, because remember, HTC can only go so far, and I can tell you there's been some places where we had no internet service, and we really appreciate having HTC back at home. So shout out to HTC for being our sponsor tonight here for the Waterloo football games. And now Ryan Aycock going to try the extra point for the Bulldogs. Here comes the snap. Here's the kick. It's up. And they're saying good. The Jersey Panthers players were trying to tell the officials it was no good, but the official raised his arms, it is good. So 14-10 with 49 seconds left in the first half. So with 49.2 seconds left in the first half, your Bulldogs trail is from 14-10. So Kyle Obertino is back for the Panthers, and so is Austin Lolos. So Obertino and Lolo's back for the Panthers. And Waterloo coach is talking over with their special teams here. Nolan Menino's going to come on and kick for the Bulldogs. It actually looks like he's kicking against the wind here. So I'm not sure how they want to get this one, if they want to do just a line drive or what, but he is kicking against the wind. The wind's picking up here, folks. But again, like I said, this is football weather. We're out in the elements. And that's why we're able to get you a good picture as well, because we're on top of a roof up here. So here comes the kick. It is a little squib kick. And number 48 of Jonathan Purtle of the Panthers recovers it at about their 32-yard line. So just like a little squib kick to the Panthers. Richie back to throw. He's got plenty of room. Now he airs it out. And they're saying it's intended for Obertino. It is incomplete. That last thing on that kickoff, it almost looked like if they could actually just kick it off and let it bounce off of somebody, Warley could maybe recover that ball, but just to kick it on the ground and just let them lay on it, I'm not sure that's a good idea, because Billy Ritchie's been airing his ball out all night, and he's got the wind in his back. He gets this thing up in the air, he can pretty well throw it a long way. 40 seconds left in the first half. Bulldogs trail is 14-10. Billy Ritchie back to throw, and he airs it out. He's got Obertino, and that ball looked like it came out, but they're saying it's completion. It looked like it rolled out. It looked like it might have rolled out and he got right back into his hands, but they're saying completion. So first down for the Panthers here with 33 seconds left. And timeout Panthers. They lead us from 14-10. We'll be right back. Sorry folks, that was not no advertisement you were seeing. That was Mr. Klassen, my camera guy, came up to help me out, and that was kind of a shot of my paperwork in the camera, so there was no yellow flag you seen on the TV screen up close and personal. That was just us being trying to get it in position here so you guys get a good view of the game. So 14-10 Jerseyville lead. It's 33 seconds left. It's first and 10 for Jersey. Billy Ritchie back to pass. And he's going to be sacked in the backfield for a loss. And you know who that is. That's number 67, Zach George. There is a sack on the quarterback. Billy Ritchie had nowhere to go. So that moves him back quite a bit. So second and about Second probably about 25, I'm thinking. 23, I was close. We just scored just in, folks, and this is not good news from Civic Memorial. Highlands leading that game 28-0 at half. So Bulldogs will have their hands full next week when they go to Highland to go meet the other Bulldogs. But one thing I can guarantee you next week, the Bulldogs will win. Because Waterloo Bulldogs are going to be playing Highland Bulldogs. So we know there will be a Bulldog team that will win next week. Again, 28-0 right now for Highland at the half. They're 5-0 going into tonight's game. They could be 6-0 by the end of the night, and that's going to make it tough for the Waterloo Bulldogs to march in there next week. So 25 seconds left in the first half. It's second and 23 for the Panthers at the Bulldog 47-yard line. Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation with Lolos in the backfield. Billy Ritchie back to throw. Got a little bit of time. Now he's being chased from the back, and he's going to be sacked again. Oh, he is sandwiched by Zach George and number 45, Grant Schneider, and it wasn't Zach George. It was Ben Heaton, and Ben Heaton he was slow getting up on that play, but it was sandwiched in. Billy Ritchie was starting to take off running, and Heaton came from the back and got him from one end, and he was sandwiched in between two Bulldogs. And actually, it looked like there's a fumble on the play. I didn't even realize there was a fumble, so Bulldogs recover with 17 seconds left. Now Zach in shotgun formation. Didn't even see the fumble. More worried about our player being down. Ben Heaton was shaking up a little bit on the play, so I was more worried about making sure he was all right. Didn't even realize we fumbled the ball. So now it's second 10 for the Bulldogs with 10.9 seconds remaining in the first half. Austin Campbell comes into the huddle. You got Austin Campbell, you got Rick Wiegand, you got Ryan Aycock in there that can receive the ball. And Zach's going to go in shotgun formation. He's going to have Steven Shad in his backfield. He does have three wide out. And Zach's going to air this one out. He's being chased. He's being chased a lot. Now Zach's got to run. He runs out of bounds. Stop the clock with 3.8 seconds left. So are they just going to sit on it, or they're going to try to shoot a shot at the end zone here? There might be some little trickery plays going on here just to kind of be nice if Waterloo at least get some points on the board here, but 3.8 seconds left. Zach back to throw. He airs out. Austin Campbell, and that's how it's going to end the first half. So at the end of the first half, Bulldogs try this from 14-10. We'll be right back with the second half. Welcome back to live at Jersey here. We're going to give you a little bit of a rundown, a few stats real quick. For the Bulldogs, Steven Shad has 9 carries, 37 yards. Rick Wiegand, 12 carries for 78 yards. Taylor Veneer had 1 carry for 1 yard. And the passing game, Zach Schaub, 11 attempts for 81 yards. Austin Campbell had 2 attempts with 11 yards. Rick Wiegand, 1 attempt, 23 yards. Ryan Aycock, 1 attempt for 7 yards. And Reed Huppin was 1 attempt for 40 yards. And right now your score is 14-10, where the Bulldogs are trailing this one here at the half. We'll be right back with your second half action. And we got that. Waterloo got their 1 touchdown basically on a 4-yard touchdown run by Rick Wiegand, and then Ryan Aycock came in and kicked a 28-yard field goal to make it 10 points for Waterloo. So right now, 14-10 with 1 minute left here before we start the second half. We'll be right back with your second half action. Panthers will get the ball this half. Just kind of waiting for the Waterloo to take the field here, as the Bulldogs are trailing this one 14-10. They're running down some scores. Looks like Triad and Highland are both winning right now at halftime at their games, and Highland's winning big. And Highland's the big story. They're 5-0 going into tonight. It looks like they're going to be 6-0 when we go face them next week. So the Bulldogs will have they'll have a big. It'll be actually a big deal to go beat the Bulldogs up there. So here we go with the second half with Ryan Aycock kicking off. And he's still on his feet. Kyle Overtino with the carry. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. And about trying to see where they spot this ball at here. Right about their own 27-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers to start the second half. Bulldogs trail this one 14-10. We're coming to you live from Jersey. It's a handoff to Lawless, and he goes nowhere. He's immediately stopped, as you can see, stopped by a pack of dogs, and the crowd on the other side just loves that. There was a pack of dogs there. If we can get some of the names that were on there, it looked like Brad Sumter. Don't mention him much, but he was in on the tackle. Trying to see who else might have been. Jeremy Reddick looked like he might have been on the tackle. But literally just a pack of dogs to take the Panthers down. So that brings up 2nd and 12. There's a 2-yard loss for the Panthers. 2nd and 12. Billy Ritchie back to throw. He's being pressured. Now there's it out. He's got a man almost intercepted, and I missed the play. I'm actually trying to do play-by-play by myself right now, and I apologize for that. We did miss that, but it was an incomplete pass. So 3rd and 12 right now for the Panthers. So 3rd and 12, Billy Ritchie back to pass. Almost intercepted once again, intended by number 3. It was intended for Christian Kimball, and the ball looked like it was tipped, but it almost ended up in the hands of a Bulldog. And they're going to go 3 and out, the Panthers are, and that's good defense by the Warley Bulldogs to start the second half. Now the Bulldogs are going against the wind right now. 4th quarter, they will be going with the wind, which is a big plus when it means the most. Because it looks like probably the Panthers won the toss early on, and that's a line drive of a kick. And Austin Campbell back to receive. He picks it up, bobs a little bit at the 30-yard line. He runs to the sideline about 33. He's taken down immediately by number 4, Devin Altman. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, about the 34-yard line, with 10:53 left in the 3rd. So Austin Campbell out to the far. Austin Campbell out to the far left. Handoff up to Rick Wiegand up the middle. And he gets about 5 yards. He's tackled by Kennedy and Shively. So 2nd and about 6 for the Bulldogs. Zach under center, 3-man in the backfield, 1 man to the far right. Zach hands it off. It's up to look like Steven Shad goes straight up the middle, and he's not barely touched until he gets a 1st down for the Bulldogs. So Steven Shad goes straight up the middle, and that'll be a 1st down for the Bulldogs with 10:15 and clock running in the 3rd quarter. So Zach once again under center, 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. It's a handoff. Steven Shad once again tries to cut up the middle. He gets about 3 yards maybe on the play, maybe 2. He's taken down by number 4, Devin Outman, once again. Austin Campbell now comes out of the huddle. Ryan Aycock is to the far right of Zach Schaub, who's under center. He's got 3 man to the back. 2nd and 7. Zach hands it off to Rick Wiegand. He finds a little bit of room, cuts up the middle. Tackled by number 11, Kyle Obertino. Gets about another 4 yards on the play. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs. And we're sitting here high on top of a roof, and we got a very good view of the game. Sometimes it's hard to see the jersey numbers because it's a wrinkle, but it is a good view where we're at. I don't know how safe the building is that we're standing on, but it is a good view. And good thing it's not really cold out here or ice, because we could be slipping and sliding. But it is windy, and it's actually pretty nice out here for football weather. Looked like one of the Bulldogs had some adjustments to his helmet. Looked like Rick Wiegand was trying to adjust his helmet, had his teammates helping him. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs at the 47-yard line of the Panthers. Rick Wiegand, handout to Steven Shad, and he's tackled immediately Jacob Varble and Christian Kimball on the tackle. So they go 3 and out. So 4th and 4 for the Bulldogs. I believe it's Noah Menino in the punt. It is Noah Menino in the punt for the Bulldogs. Austin Turman back for Panthers. And also Kyle Ortino, is dangerous when he gets the ball. He can run it back a long way. Low snap. Here's the kick. High punt by Noah Menino. Good punt, actually. And he calls for the fair catch. Ortino does. Nice punt by Noah Menino. It's good to see him actually get one straight in the air. Last few times he's punted the ball, it's been short, but that was actually a pretty good punt, kicking against the wind. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers at their own 12-yard line. With 7:50 left in the third quarter. Bulldogs trail this from 14 to 10. So Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation once again, and now nobody in the backfield with Billy Ritchie. So this could be kind of dangerous. He can run the ball as well as throw it, and he's been airing out all night. But he can't throw it as well. And now there's a penalty flag, and I believe it's going to be against. Offsides against the Bulldogs. Couldn't see it from here, but I know that Billy Ritchie was doing some long snap counts and I think he's trying to just pull him offside. I guess it worked. So 1st and 5. Now Warrior looks like they're showing blitz. Billy Ritchie all by himself back there. He airs it out. And it's caught by number 6, Jacob Varble. He's taken down immediately by Sean O'Gwyn. Finally takes him down immediately, but not before he gets another first down for the Panthers. So now it's 1st and 10 for 34-yard line of the Panthers. Now he's got number 44, Lolis, back there in the backfield again. He airs it out. Drop pass intended for number 3, Christian Kimball. And Sean O'Gwyn is slowly getting up. Sean O'Gwyn was on the play there to break it up, so along with 33, Devin Hemmer. But Sean O'Gwyn slowly getting up off of that one. So Billy Ritchie back again, 2nd and 10 with Lolos in his backfield. He's back there now. He's being chased. And now a low pass intended for Jacob Varble, an incomplete pass. He was being chased. He was being chased by Tyler McGyver, and he had to get rid of the ball pretty quick because Tyler McGyver, he's quick. He's a very good athlete. So 3rd down and 10 for the Panthers at their own 34-yard line. Lolos to the right. Rich airs it out. Incomplete pass. Kyle Ortino is intended for Curzon Ponzo once again on the breakup. Curzon Ponzo has actually been playing pretty good tonight and breaking up the passes there. Done that several times. It's good to see that happen with Curzon Ponzo. So now it's 4th and 10, and the Panthers are going to punt this one away. Bulldogs better be careful for the trickery plays here because you never know what could happen here. Here's a snap. The punt's a line drive. Austin Campbell lets it go over his head. He's just going to let it bounce. He's going to stay away from that one. It takes a Panther bounce and it goes down about the 12-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will start. 1st and 10, 7 minutes left in the third quarter. We'll be right back. So first and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 12-yard line. They're trailing us from 14-10. Rick Wiegand on the carry, and there's a penalty flag on the play. He gained about 7-8 yards, but I think this one might be coming back because it might be offensive holding. As officials sort this one through, we might be here a little while. If it's like the other play from last quarter, last half, we could be here a long time. It is holding against the offense, so they're going to back them up a little bit more, half the distance. So now first and 14 for the Bulldogs at their own 8-yard line with 6:55 left in the third quarter. Zach under center. Handoff to, I want to say, Stephen Shad. He's slow getting up. Tackled by Outman, but Wiegand slow getting up and slowly getting back to the huddle. So second and 11 from their own 11. Bulldogs got to make something happen here. They got to get this ball down the field and get a quick score here if they can. Or take the time to get a score. They just need a score. The handoff to Stephen Shad. He's finally taken down about the 18-yard line. Ethan Ward on the tackle. So third down and about 6 yards to go for the Bulldogs. Ryan Aycock comes into the huddle with the play. 5:40 left in the third quarter. Bulldogs trail from 14-10. So now Zach in shotgun formation, one man back. Rick Wiegand in motion. Zach drops back to throw. He's got Reed Huffman. First down, Bulldogs. And he's taken down by 23, Isaac Rowling. And also number 12 on that play, Austin Thurman. But what a play, right up the middle to Reed Hoffman. First down, Bulldogs. So now first and 10 for the Bulldogs. Zach, 3-man in the back, 1 man to the far right. It's a handoff, looks like to Stephen Shad. He goes straight up the middle. Tackled by Shivers. Gets about maybe 4 yards on the play, so it'll be second and 6 from the Bulldogs 37-yard line, 37-yard line in that area. Trailers from 14-10. Zach once again under center. So Zach, it's a handoff to Wiegand, and he goes nowhere. He might have got a loss on the play. There might have been a loss in that. Tackle, Ethan Ward for the Panthers on the tackle there. And now Austin Campbell's walking off the sideline. And now he comes back on. First I thought he might have been shaking up a little bit on the play as well. Looks like Jerry Reddy comes out of the huddle. Zach, once again, under center. 1 man in the backfield. Zach rolls out to throws. He's got Reed Huffman. And it is a first down for Reed Huffman once again. Straight up the middle. So they're in Panther territory. First down for the Bulldogs. So now Taylor Veneer comes out of the huddle for the Bulldogs. It's 1st and 10 with 3:35 left in the third quarter. The Bulldogs trail 14-10. Let's see what the Bulldogs can do here. Plenty of time yet in this game. Zach under center, one man in the back. Rick Week on motion. Handoff Steve Shadd straight to the middle. He gets about 2 yards. And he's stopped immediately by a couple of Panthers. Number 7, Luke Shively. And also, I want to say Orbatino was in on this tackle as well. So 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs. 2:50 left in the third quarter. Zach once again under center. Taylor Veneer motion, and it is a handoff. Taylor Veneer goes up the sideline and up the middle. He's still on his feet now. They're down, but now there's a penalty flag on the play. And I would almost bet you it's Dan. I agree. It's probably offensive holding because it looks like that's in the area where it was at. It is a 5-yard penalty. Apologize for that. We had a little bit of technical difficulty. Not sure if a wire got bumped or something, but it's telling us to update something on our computer here. So with 2 minutes left in the third quarter, Bulldogs trail 14-10. It's 3rd and 11 for the Bulldogs at the Panthers 45. Zach back rolls out the throw. He's being chased a little bit. Now he's being chased again. Throws out of bounds. So it's 4th and 11 for the Bulldogs. And they're going to punt this one away to the Panthers. Nolan Menino is back to punt. Orbatino back to receive. It's a high snap. Good punt by Nolan. And picked up by number 12, Austin Thurman, and he's got running room. Finally taken down by Thomas Hebner, but man, what a run back for Thurman. It's almost right back to the spot where we were at before when we kicked the ball. Not a very good stance there on special teams to stop that run. So now Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation. Bulldogs have to stand up here now on defense really big. I mean, they really had to come up big here on defense with 1:30 left in the third quarter. They need a big stop here for defense-wise. Billy Ritchie throws it out. He airs it out. Intended for Austin Thurman, who just ran that back. But Billy Ritchie's throw was way over him. Matter of fact, Billy got that in the wind, threw it in with the wind. I think the Panthers' idea was try to get a quick score here before they have to switch sides, because when they switch sides, they will be going against the wind. If he can get one aired out with the wind right now, it makes it a little bit easier. Billy Ritchie back to pass. He rolls out. He's being chased. Oh, and he is hit. And there's a penalty flag. And there's a catch. And Orbentino gets the pass, completion. McIver, as the ball was being thrown, McIver hit Billy Ritchie and knocked him down. And it's going to be a personal foul against the Bulldogs, and they're going to decline it. And it's going to be touchdown Panthers. And that makes it 20-10. As Billy Ritchie threw that ball, it gets aired out, and McIver hits him as he throws it, but the ball just somehow finds its way in the hands of Orbentino for a touchdown. So now the Bulldogs find themselves down 10, and pending the extra point here, it could be 11 real soon. So here comes the snap. High snap, kick is up, and no indication yet. It's good. I'm not sure why it took so long, but the kick is good. Or now Panthers lead 21-10. We'll be right back. And here's the kickoff now, folks. And Rick Wiegand back there to receive, and it's going into the end zone, and there will be no run back. So, 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. The Bulldogs will start. They trail us from 21-10 with 1:13 left in the third quarter. The Bulldogs need to come back here in a worse way, as they go on the road next week to face Highland. And Highland, who's actually winning tonight, should be 6-0. This is a conference game. Next week's a conference game. And they got a conference game with Triad next. So this is a big win. The Bulldogs need to pull this back out. So Rick Wiegand turns up the sideline. He's still on his feet. Spins around. And he might have got a first down out of all that. So, Rick Wiegand on the carry, close to a first down, but 2nd and 1. So 21-10, the Bulldogs find themselves trailing this one. Offensively though, the Bulldogs really have been pretty sound offensively for the most part, but defensively, it's just somewhere along the line, there's a miscommunication or something to break through. And here's Steven Shadman straight in the middle for a first down for the Bulldogs. As with 29 seconds left in the third quarter, at some point the Bulldogs are going to start being in a hurry-up mode more than what they actually are, because they find themselves down 11, and they really need to come away with some extra points here real soon, and then hold the defense. So 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Steven Shad goes straight up the middle, and about 4-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be into the third quarter, folks. And right now, your Bulldogs trail us on 21-10, and we'll be right back with the fourth quarter action. Welcome back, folks, here live in Jerseyville, Illinois. This is Tim Alberts coming to you live with my camera guy tonight, Mr. Dan Klassen. Doing a fine job, Dan. We won't get ready tonight. So, Bulldogs start the fourth quarter here. The Bulldogs trail 21-10, and they find themselves at 2nd and 7. And now an update for the Highland game. Highland now is up 42-0 over CM. And Triad's 20-14 over Mascouda right now. And now Zach Schaub's going to run this himself and get a first down. And then now he gets knocked out. And there's a penalty flag, late hit. That should be a late hit penalty. So your updates around the league here as Highland just keeps rolling over everybody, and that's going to be a tough competition next week when the Bulldogs meet the Bulldogs. It's all conference games tonight going on as the Bulldogs trail here 14-10. It's a face mask against the Panthers, and that's going to take the Bulldogs down the field a little bit farther. So they're saying 1st and 10 at the 50, but I thought there'd be more yards added onto that. I thought the penalty was at the 50. I thought there'd be more yards added on, but I guess there's not. So Zach in shotgun formation, handoff to, looks like the Rick Wiegand. Actually, I'm sorry, that is Taylor Veneer. No, that's not even, we got the wrong guy completely. That's Vince Gagliardi. It's about time we see Vince Gagliardi. And now it's holding against the Bulldogs. So, penalty against the Panthers brings the Bulldogs forward, and now the penalty against the Bulldogs is going to bring them backwards. So now it's going to be 1st and 15 at 40. 1st and 20, I'm sorry. 1st and 20 at the 40-yard line of the Bulldogs. 11:39 left in regulation. So Zach Schaub now in shotgun formation. One man in the backfield. One man in motion. Zach airs it out. And it's intercepted and then incomplete as is intended for Austin Campbell. And no flag. Number 12, Austin Thurman, broke up the play. I don't understand how there's not pass interference on that call. Earlier, the feet got tangled, there's pass interference. And Thurman was all over Austin, and Austin went for the ball, and there was no way he got to it. To me, it looked like there had been pass interference there, but once again, that call is not being called. So 2nd backfield. Taylor in motion. Zach rolls out. He's being chased. And now he runs into his own man. He's sacked. He takes a loss, about 13-yard loss. Zach rolled back. Steven Shedd tried to put a block and end up running into each other, and then Zach gets taken down by the Panthers. So not a very good way to start the fourth quarter. And now it's 3rd and 33 for the Bulldogs. Zach now under center, Steven Shedd in the back. Zach rolls back, the pass. He's going to air it out. It's Austin Campbell with the catch, and there's a penalty flag. And Austin Campbell with the reception. And Austin Thurman was on a defender. That should be defensively pass interference. And as the officials sort this one out once again, one official looks like, are you kidding me? It's now they're talking over with the captain on the team. Looks like they're talking over with Reed Hoffman. So now it looks like they're asking Reed. Reed's got a decision here to make. Let's go, Reed. Make an executive decision. Reed looks to the sideline. And now pass interference against decline. Fourth and 10. And now there's still some discussions again on the officials. And the officials got something's confused here. I think the Bulldogs are looking for a first down, and now they're saying, well, I'm not sure what they're saying because I can't hear them, but obviously there's some confusion going on. And there's been confusion with the officials all night. And I'm not sure what's going on here. So it is going to be. And now another official comes in. The crowd's getting restless. And Dan Rose is out there yelling across the field. And the Panthers coach is on the field yelling. You gotta love it, folks. All week we've been talking about discussions and not making a decision. And here, once again on the football field, we're seeing the same thing tonight on the football field. Let's have a discussion, but let's not make a decision. So, here we go. Something that's played into our lives all week long, and we're still sitting here trying to make a decision. And now they're going to come over and talk to the coach of the Panthers, the cameraman for the Panthers next to me. We're just shaking our heads like, what is going on here? It's just, and now they're bringing the ball back. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we'll stay right here and keep. It looked like he caught the ball and there was pass interference. I guess what they're trying to do is say they want to decline it to get the first down, is my guess. And I think the referees and the officials out here actually got it backwards, where they moved the ball up. But really, what they want is they want the first down. They want the pass interference stick as a first down. And now we're going to place the ball again, folks. And now the Panther sideline is not happy over here. The crowd is starting to rumble a little bit. So it is, now it's 3rd and 16. Zach rolls out. He's back throw. Airs it out. It is caught by Rick Wiegand, and it's going to be close to first down for the Bulldogs. So after all that, we do get a pass off, and we get a first down for the Bulldogs. So we apologize for the confusion with the officials. We can't hear what they're saying. The wind is whipping, and I just don't know what's going on down there. But there's been a lot of discussion tonight on that field, and it's been taking way too long. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Zach under the center. Pitch out to Steven Shad. He goes up the sideline. He's got a little bit of room. He's still on his feet. He's at the 20. And the ball looked like it came loose for a moment. And now he's down about the 20-yard line. And the Bulldogs got to put a little more pep into their step here because 10 minutes left. They're down 11. So now it's 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ryan Aycock, far right. Zach Scheib under center. Steven Shad in the backfield. Taylor Vernier in motion. To fake Taylor Vernier. Hand off to Rick Wiegand. He goes up the middle. He's down about the 18, about the 16-yard line. So it should be about 2nd and 4. 2nd and 6, they're saying. Just depends where they put the spot. So 9:20 left in regulation. Bulldogs down 21-10 with the ball at the 17-yard line of the Panthers. It is a handoff. Steve Shad up the middle. He goes nowhere. He gets about maybe a yard, and he's finally, they call it dead. Just basically a bunch of Panthers tackling. Number 34 of the Panthers, A.J. Staples, actually main tackler on the play that stopped him. So 3rd and 6. And now you can probably hear the band in the background as the band for the Panthers is getting the crowd kind of fired up here. So 3rd and 6 with 8:37 and clock running against the Bulldogs. Zach Scheib under center. Rick Wiegand in motion. Zach fakes out, throws out, looks like the Reed Huffman. Go, Reed, go, go. He's on the sideline. He's still up. And he goes out of bounds about the 3-yard line. So Reed Huffman with the reception and then the carry. They're going to put him out about the 4-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. So Bulldogs need to make something happen here. 8:18 left in regulation. Zach now in shotgun formation. Steven Shad to his left. Taylor Vernier in motion. The handoff Taylor Vernier. He curls up the sideline. He goes in for a touchdown. Bulldogs. Touchdown Taylor Vernier. So now it's 21-16 pending an extra point. Are they going to go for 2? They are going to go for 2. So Bulldogs will now try to go for 2 points here, make it 21-18, make it just a field goal away. So Austin Campbell to the far left, Taylor Vernier in motion. Zach pitches out to Steven Shad. He goes straight up the middle. And is he not going to make it? No good. Shy of the goal line. Just about shy, about a foot. So Altman's the one that stopped him, shy of a foot. So right now it stays 21-16. So now the Bulldogs will have to score another touchdown and stop him here first, but they will have to score another touchdown to get the lead. We'll be right back. So now Noel Menino will kick off for the Bulldogs. And Noel Menino's kick is going to go into the end zone. Oh, he had almost 2 feet in, and he's got a lot of room. Orbantino on the return, and he brings it all the way out to about 35-yard line, but it looked like both his feet were almost in the end zone. One was in, one looked like it was on the line for a moment, but not a touchback, is what they're saying. And there is a penalty flag down. Offensive, I'm sorry, not offensive holding, it is holding against the Panthers. So that's going to back the ball up a little bit. So that brings them back to the 29-yard line. So 8:01 left in regulation. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. And Billy Ritchie's been airing it out all night, so you got to expect a pass or a run from him. I mean, he's pretty well been running and airing out all night. Lois has been running once in a while, but now he's got 3 men in the backfield. And now there's almost some movement there. It is a handoff to, looks like Lawless. And now the Panthers try to keep it on the ground, and now it's like everybody's slow getting up, trying to just keep the clock running here. Jacob Varble in there as well. Couldn't see who actually got the tackle for the Bulldogs. But they were slowly coming out of that pile to keep the clock just slowly running down. So now, Bulldogs are trying to get off the field real quick. They do get the extra guy off the field. So Billy Ritchie taking all the time in the world. 7:20, clock running. Billy Ritchie with 2 men in the backfield. He rolls out, being chased by a Bulldog, being chased by MacGyver. Finally, he's taken down by MacGyver, and looked like 31 kind of. Thomas Heaner was in on the first stop, and MacGyver put the second stop on him. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 7 yards to go for the Panthers with 6:53 left in regulation. So 6:46 left in regulation. Bulldogs find themselves down 5. Panthers 3rd down and 6. Bulldogs look like they're showing blitz. And now there's some movement. And now there's going to be, there's a whistle. I don't see a flag. Timeout, Panthers. So 6:33 left in regulation. Timeout, Panthers. We'll be right back with your Bulldogs trailing this one 21-16. Again, shout out to our sponsor on HTC for providing you the internet service they do locally in town. Unfortunately, we can't take HTC with us on the road, but we do have their camera, and they are providing us the camera and this technology to bring you live football back at home, which is almost an hour and a half away from where we're at right now. So a good shout out to HTC, your local internet provider. And sometimes we go on the road, we don't get the great service that HTC provides us at home. So thank you to HTC. So now it's 3rd and 6 for the Panthers. Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation. Low snap. Bulldogs are coming in. Rush. Oh, in and out of the hands of Christian Kimball. Almost intercepted as well. So now the Panthers are going to have to kick this one away with 4th down and 6. And I'd be very cautious here so there's no trick play that they kind of run it, because there's a lot of time left on the clock now for the Bulldogs. I can't see his back. It looks like Austin Campbell might be in the back far to receive it. So here, high snap. Here's the kick. Almost blocked. Austin Campbell is back and takes the Waterloo bounce. It's going to stop about the 38-yard line. So that's where Waterloo's going to take over. 1st and 10 at their own 38 with 6:16 left in regulation. Plenty of time left in this game here. Bulldogs trail 21-16. Zach Schaub under center, 3-man in the back, 1 man in the wide out to his right. It's a handoff to Stephen Shad. He muscles his way through for a 1st down. Stephen Shad. I believe that is Stephen Shad. It is Stephen Shad. He had some blockers and he just ran right on their back. So now it's going to be another 1st down for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 at about the 49-yard line of the Bulldogs with 6 minutes left and running. Zach Schaub under center, 3-man in the back, 1 man to the far left. Zach hands it off. Looked like a handoff to Stephen Shad once again. He goes nowhere. Stopped on the play by Jacob Varble of the Panthers. Austin Campbell now comes into the huddle. 2nd and 8. He picked up about 2 yards on that. So Zach Schaub once again under center. 1 man to the far left, 3-man in the backfield. Zach hands it off to Rick Regon. Rick Regon muscles his way through, and he's close to another Waterloo 1st down. He's going to be shy about maybe a yard or 2. And that was number 6, Jacob Varble, looked like it was the stop on that play. So 3rd and 3. This is a 4-down territory right here for the Bulldogs. 4:57 left in regulation. So 3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs. Zach Schaub under center. Stephen Shad in the backfield. Taylor Vernier in motion. The handoff Stephen Shad. He goes right up the middle. And he does stay on his feet. He's at the 35, 30. He's still on his feet. 29-yard line for a Bulldog 1st down. So 1st down for the Bulldogs. About the 30-yard line of the Panthers. So Bulldogs are moving the ball. Plenty of time. Clock running. 4:32 left on the regulation. Zach Schaub now in shotgun formation. Stephen Shad to his left. Taylor Vernier in motion. Handoff to Taylor Vernier. He goes up the sideline, cuts up. He's got a hole. He goes up. Still on his feet. And close to another 1st down around the 22-yard line. And they're going to spot this ball about the 22-yard line. So close to another 1st down for the Bulldogs. So 4 minutes left in regulation. 2nd and 2 for the Bulldogs at the 22-yard line of the Panthers. Zach Schaub under center, 3-man in the back. Austin Campbell far to the right. It's a handoff. Stephen Shad goes straight to the middle. He's still on his feet. Now he's taken down about the 16-yard line for a Bulldog 1st down. And Ryan Aycock now comes into the huddle. So 17-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs with 3:40 left in regulation. Bulldogs need to score, and then they need to hold them. Clock is running. Zach under center. 3-man in the back. Ryan Aycock to the far right. It's a handout to, look like to Rick Wiegand. He just turned around, and he got maybe a yard, maybe a loss of a yard. So 2nd down and 10. 2nd down, they're going to give him a yard on that. 2nd and 9. So now 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs. 2:55 left in regulation. Zach in shotgun formation. Steven Shedd to his right. Rick Wiegand motion. Hand off to Rick Wiegand. He turns up to the far sideline. He goes up to, now he cuts back to the middle on his feet. He may be close to another 1st down. He's about at the 6-yard line, 7-yard line. Might be another Bulldog 1st down. .239 left in regulation. And now we got another official conversation going on. Did you see that play? I don't know. I think that's what they're asking each other. Who's seen the play? So now it's 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs. So 3rd and 1. Panthers are making some noise on this side. This is 4-down territory for the Bulldogs. It is 3rd and 1. Zach's going to be on the keeper, and they're going to push him through. And I'm not sure if he got it. Depends on where they get the spot here. Zach Schaub on a quarterback keeper. And I'm not sure. Now they're going to call in for measurement. I thought they should have measured the last one, but they didn't. And now they're going to measure this one. And I'm not sure if they're going to get this measurement right. They got a yardstick out there, but I don't know what the yardstick's for. No, I'm just kidding. And 1st down, Bulldogs! So it's going to be 1st and goal. That had to be inches. They had to change, and then they added a little bit of yardstick with it, and I think that's how they got the 1st down. But no, we're just kidding with the yardstick. There was no yardstick involved, but sometimes you just got to have a little bit of fun up here as well when you announce these games. And the way it's been going all night, you got to have a little bit of fun on here. So here we go, Bulldogs. Set tight at home, folks, because we're on for a ride here. 1st and goal for the Bulldogs at the 7-yard line. And that one there is that tackle for a loss. That Steven Shedd tackle for a loss. So 2nd and 8. So I'm sorry, 2nd and goal. My bad. 1:43 left in regulation. Defense crowd is starting to come alive over here on the Panther sideline. Zach Schaub now in shotgun formation, folks. Steven Shedd to left. Rick Wiegand in motion. Zach's back to throw. He airs it out. And incomplete. And intended for Austin Campbell, but they are looking for a flag and no flag. So now it's going to bring up 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal with 1:22 left in regulation. Ryan Aycock now comes into the huddle. So here we go, folks. The Panthers on the field are trying to get the crowd pumped up, and as you can tell, we're in Panther territory over here on the sideline announcing this game, and it's getting loud here, folks. So I apologize if it sounds like I'm screaming. I can't really hear what's going on myself because now there's timeout Bulldogs. But the crowd over here on this sideline is really fired up right now. As you can hear, the cheerleaders got them fired up, and the Panthers are really trying to make a stance here with the noise. We're going to stay right here with you, folks. It's starting to get exciting. The one thing the Bulldogs have going for right now, they are going with the wind. So if they can air one out, they are going with the wind. It's 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line, folks. And the Bulldogs need this touchdown in the worst way, and they need this win in the worst way, as Highland, pretty well, I'm sure that game's done and over with. And Highland's going to go 6-0. And we go. That's a conference game next week with us against Highland. And I believe Jersey goes to Triad. But right now, us and Highland are tied in the conference. Highland may have the better record, but we're both tied right now in the conference. And now the crowd on this side is really fired up. And it's hard to hear. And hopefully you can hear me at home. I don't want to sound like I'm yelling, but it is really hard to even hear yourself up here right now. So here it goes, folks. 3rd and goal with 1:22 left in regulation. Zach rolls out to his left. He's going to keep it. Oh my gosh, he's going to keep it. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs! Touchdown Bulldogs! Touchdown Bulldogs, folks. And now they're going to go for 2 points. They're going to do the 2-point conversion, try to get the 2-point conversion here. That way it's going to force the Panthers to try to kick a field goal to tie it. A field goal right now will win it for them, but right now the Bulldogs are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Magnificent run by Zach Schaub, and he hurled over somebody over there. Not sure who, but he got in, and that's all that matters. With 1:15 left in regulation, they're going for 2, folks. 22-21, Taylor Vanier in motion. It's a pitch out to Steve Shannon. He's going to take it to the sideline, and he's going to be in. 2-point conversion, folks, and it's good. 24-21. Your Bulldogs are just taking a lead here, 24-21 with 1:15 left in regulation. And now the job is defense. It is up to the defense to stop the Panthers from coming back. So with 1:15 left in regulation, Bulldogs need to hold on to this lead and this win in the worst way, folks. Conference title could be on the line next week. Playoffs could be on the line next week. Bulldogs need this, and they need to hold them right here. The guy next to me doing the camera for Jersey, I appreciate his loyalty, but he's really shaking his head at the Panthers right now. And but he's a fine gentleman. He's doing a great job for the Panthers as well. So now Nolan Menino is going to kick off, and he is kicking with the wind here, folks. That's going to be a plus. And Nolan kicks this thing in the end zone a lot of times without the wind, so make sure it does not go out of bounds so they don't get a real good start. And now the Panthers are fired up here on the sideline. The Bulldog sideline is fired up. The crowd over there, orange and black. Go orange and black. They are standing on their feet over there in the stands, the few that came down. Here's the kick. And this one's not going to make the end zone, about the 3-yard line. Orbentino's got some room to run. And now he's tackled about the 28-yard line. I couldn't see who actually got him tackled. Sorry about that, folks. We didn't really get to see who tackled him. Just kind of getting excited up here a little bit. And now, if there's a way we could chant defense up here, would be pretty good. 1:10 left in regulation. And it's 24-21. Your Bulldogs are leading this one late in the fourth quarter. Billy Ritchie in shotgun formation, and now the crowd on the Panther side is loud, but you would think the crowd over here would be quiet. But now he's being chased. And now he's found a man. He found Lawless. He's still on his feet. And he's finally tackled by a pack of dogs. And the ball may have came out. Lawless gets the ball almost to midfield. With 1:02 left in regulation. Panthers are moving this football. Bulldogs got to make a stop here. Defensively, we got to make a stop. Billy Ritchie back to throw. He's got time. He's got a man. He's got Overtino. Incomplete pass. Colton Hardy on the breakup and Kirsten Ponzo covering Overtino. Overtino had it. He had a completion and it was in and out. So second 10, 55 seconds. Now I'm trying to get the fans on the Bulldog side to stand up and cheer, and they are standing up. I don't know if they see me or not, folks. But this one here is going down to the wire. So Billy Ritchie now in shotgun formation once again. He's back to throw. He's got a man. And now, number 3, Christian Kimball. Didn't see who got the tackle on that for the Bulldogs. Not sure if did he stay in bounds. Not sure if he stayed in bounds or not. But now it's going to be first down for the Panthers about the 42-yard line of the Bulldogs. The defense got to come up big here, folks. This defense needs to make a stance right now. This is playoff time now, folks. Billy Ritchie back to throw. He airs it out. He's got a man. He's got Overtino. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, folks. Three-yard line. Looked like there had been pass interference by Overtino, but he gets the completion. He's at the Bulldog 3-yard line with 41 seconds left in regulation. How is there not a flag on that play? I'm not sure. And timeout, Bulldogs. And you can hear the Panther crowd, and it looks like the Bulldog sideline just got deflated. A pass from Billy Ritchie to Kyle Orbentino. It's just unbelievable. I don't know how you could not have offensive pass interference on that play, but he clearly pushed him off to catch the ball. This defense needed to make a statement and didn't. And now they need to make a goal line stance right here. With 41.4 seconds left in regulation, the Bulldogs lead us from 24-21. But the Panthers are knocking on the Bulldogs' door. And I know all you fans at home are sitting on the edge of your seats as we're on the edge of the seat up here on top of the roof. So here we go. This could be playoff and everything right here, folks. So Billy Ritchie now under center. 3-man in the back. First and 10. First and goal. And Lowell's had the ball. Touchdown. Touchdown Panthers. And he's being sworn by the crowd out there. Unbelievable. Just like that. And now they're going to go for one here, looks like. They're going to try for an extra point. 27-24. Panthers take the lead back. They only had the ball for about 40 seconds and score a touchdown. So, extra point being attempted by Austin Isringhausen. And here's a kick. They try to block it. It's up. It's good. So now the Bulldogs trail this one 28-17. 28-24 with 35 seconds left in regulation. Now, we did see a kickoff return last week, and maybe we can see another one now, Dan. Unbelievable. I know you guys at home are counting how many unbelievables I have said tonight, but it's, like I said, it's unbelievable. We had the lead. All we had to do was stop them. Just make a goal line stance or even stop them early on. Billy Ritchie's been aired out all night. Kyle Bertino is his main man to throw to. We had to cover him, and we needed to stop him, and we did not do that. So now we're in a predicament. 28-24, the Bulldogs are trailing this one with 35 seconds left in regulation. And Rick Wiegand is back to receive it. Let's see if they put it in his hands. They are going to kick it away. I think Austin Campbell with the reception. I'm sorry, with the return back. He stopped immediately about the 25-yard line. 26. Come on, Zach. Let's have some magic here. So 26-yard line is going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Let's find some magic here, folks. Bulldogs come in this night 3-2. And now there's timeout. Panthers. The game against Columbia that the Bulldogs lost to may come into factor now. That was a big loss for the Bulldogs. And now they trail here in a conference game. They have Highland, Triad, and Mater Dei. So, not an easy schedule on the way out. Especially Highland, who apparently went to 6-0 tonight. Let's go, Bulldogs. Let's try it here. So 30.5 seconds left in regulation. We trail 28-24. They have a student body at the end of the field there, and I thought they were almost going to come out and charge when Lolas went in for a touchdown. So here we go, Bulldogs. 30.5 seconds left in regulation. Taylor Vanier in motion. Handoff Taylor Vanier, and he stopped immediately. And now the handoff to Rick Wiegand. He's on his feet. And he stopped. Didn't even see the exchange there. 18 seconds. The clock kept running as he was already down. I'm not sure. They should put some more time back on the clock, but obviously so 17.5 seconds. Dan saying that they kept him in bounds. And now we have another official discussion. Not sure if there's a penalty on the play. We got some discussion going on the play once again. So 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs with 17.5 seconds left in regulation. Some confusion on the Bulldogs sideline here. Come on, Bulldogs. You're running out of time. And now we got a whistle. Don't see a flag. 6.8 seconds. Are they going to fix the clock? So I'm not sure. There's some more discussion going on the field. The official timeout. Dan Rose is not happy. Again, not sure if these are replacement refs from last season when we had the football replacement refs, but there's been a lot of discussion going on here on the field tonight. And it's really drug out this game. And once again, we have some more discussion going on the field. And are they not going to put? They did not put in more time back on the clock. So now they're blowing whistle time and put some more. I guess. I think they need to put some more time back on the clock. Now they do. 17.5 seconds. 17.5 seconds left in regulation, folks. The Bulldogs find themselves down 28-24. Zach under center. And here we go. Zach's going to air it out. He's got a man downfield. He broke it up. Had Austin Campbell downfield. Covered by Billy Ritchie. Incomplete pass. So 8.8 seconds left. 28-24. The Bulldogs are finding themselves in a deep hole here. I'm not going to have any stats for you at the end of the game. Wasn't able to keep stats. The coaches have the stats. So Zach's going to shotgun formation. He's run. Now there's a penalty. Zach's still on his feet. There's a penalty flag down. Regulations has expired. Zach's still on his feet. Zach is being chased. Now there's a penalty flag. If it's on defensive side, we'll get one more play. If it's on the offensive side, the game is over. Holding against the Waterloo. And that's your game, folks. And here comes the fans from Jersey storming the field. And Jersey Panthers upset your Waterloo Bulldogs 28-24. So, and that's what we're going to end it here, folks. I'm not going to give you any stats. I didn't get a chance to keep the stats, but the Beavers will win up here. The stats will be by the coaches. So we're going to call it a good night here, folks. Not a good night, but we're going to call it a night. 28-24 is your final. We'll see you back in Waterloo.